Hello and welcome to how to find the absolute value of an integer. Before we start, let's go over what absolute value means. Absolute value means you are finding a number's or an integer's distance from zero on the number line. So for example, if I'm going to do problem number one, these little thin lines that are a little taller than the numbers and a lot thinner are the absolute value symbols. They're how you know you're doing absolute value. And number one reads, what is the absolute value of -4? So what you could do is you can make a number line. It has 0, it has -4, and then count. How far is -4 from 0? Well, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 places over. -4 is 4 places from 0 on the number line, so it's -4. Now, the problem is that when you go to find the absolute value of 290, you don't want to have to make a number line that is 290 long. So, in essence, a number's distance from 0 is always just the number. So when you do number one, the distance for -4 from 0 is just the 4. The distance for 290 from 0 on the number line is just 290. You will hear a lot of people do this as saying just make the number positive, which I guess you are kind of doing, but it's not the reason why you're doing it. And when you're doing absolute value, higher level questions are easier to figure out if you know why you're doing them properly. So each time you do this, you should ask, problem number 3. The absolute value of 18 is really saying how far is 18 from 0 on the number line? It's 18 from 0 on the number line. Number 4, how far is -9 from 0 on the number line? -9 is 9 from 0 on the number line. As long as every time you do these problems, you ask yourself that question, they don't get any harder or more difficult, and you should be fine. And that is how you determine the absolute value of an integer.